till I got a boyfriend.
Ooh, then you were like, see, sis.
I was like, what, summer where? I want to be in Ghana. You're like, what? She was so surprised. I will never forget. She was so surprised when I said I would not leave. But then I'm sure she realized later on that it was because I had found other things. So it was quite at the time. So yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I have a very, very different accent. Sometimes it switches, you know.
Yeah, because someone told me one time that I think it's a real thing that my accent was transatlantic. I don't know if it's an actual thing, but when you're traveled, I you get a bit of this, a bit of that. You can tell them
Yes, you know.
it's transatlantic.
I feel you. I like you. You're cute.
Okay,
Yeah.
so did you know you always wanted to do music as a child?
Did I
How did
know?
that desire come from?
It was a lot of honestly with the music it didn't happen just like that, you know. I
Oh, wow.
yeah, they picked me and then I was like, whoa, okay, what does this mean? So they called my mom and they were like, yeah, they picked her for the top like 5,000 or something for the our region that we was in. And then she was like, all right, that's cool. 1 minute, let me just do something real quick. Check it. Okay, yeah, I think that's clear. She was like, okay, that's cool. So we started out on this journey where they, you know, as the competition goes from one state to another, they cut down, cut down. Here I am, chilling and having fun, just singing along, going. Then it's like I'm in top 10. It's like, wait, we're on TV and stuff. Calm down.
What?
So it was like the whole the idol situation. People vote for you, stuff like that. We did it, they did it, and then I came out third. I was third. Irene was first. Then there was a guy that was second in the middle, and then they put Irene and I together to make a girl group. Then there was Irene and Jane, and I think that's how it happened.
That's how it happened.
Yes.
So it wasn't really like it wasn't a plan on paper. Let me finish.
No, it wasn't really that day. I went there. I saw one of my mom's friends, Abuaji, that works with the company Charter House, which managed me for the first 3 years of my career with Irene and James. Put out an album. We did a tour. We went to a lot of places. We did music with Ugandan girl group Blue 3. You know, we went to the Mamas. It was exciting. So it wasn't really planned. I was going to go to uni and then go to film school to be a director, or maybe law school, depending on where I was going to go. But I was really into like forensic science when I was starting uni. So I did a little bit of psychology for that. So, but when I went to uni as Irene and Jane. So I was in university.
And
Then I was working. Yeah, I was in university and I was already on tour and doing like so much and stuff like that. So it directed more to the music. And as I grew up, I just realized I was more passionate about it, and I was really good at it. You know, it was very good.
We always come back to the music in one second, but before we do, you mentioned your mom a lot and how the relationship. So what is that like? So really close with your mom? What is your relationship like with her?
Oh, she's my best friend. She's cool. She's probably watching right now.
Hi, Mom.
Me and her are cool. Yeah, we're really cool. My mom's my best friend. She's also my business partner. So we make a lot of good decisions together. She's my base. She's my very, very strong woman. I look up to her. She inspires me so much every day. Every day she inspires me. She's right now on her way to go save a couple of women that have been stranded in a village somewhere by some it's a little complicated, but there's some women that are under siege somewhere in the sea. So she does that with the DOFSU agent, where they go and rescue women that are being abused, women that are rape victims and stuff like that. And she's a queen mother, so yeah, sometimes I have princess duties, but I'm grateful to be older now to be able to make my own decisions. Otherwise, I'm sure she would rather I just be following her everywhere.
I imagine. She's like,
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, but what she does is really great, and I do my best to join her as often as I can, because it's just something that I'm very, very, very passionate about, which is helping women that are being abused, because it's the topic that has really risen, especially now in our times. And I'm just grateful to have a mom like that that supports me and that I support, and that always inspires me.
yeah. On the top of girls that support women, you have a platform called Girl Talk. Is that correct?
Yes, we do. We do have the Girl Talk platform. It's a show that is organized once in a year in my country for just women. No men allowed. Yes,
Allowed.
yes,
Love.
it's true. I know you have probably heard it, and it seems when everybody hears it, especially the males, they're like, "What do you mean by no men allowed?" I was like, "Come and see." Yeah, honestly, the no men allowed. We talk about women's stuff. We do the show. I put almost every female artist that I can come into contact with on the show. I've had so many of them, some upcoming, some that are already established, some out of Ghana. And last year, I have done the show for 5 years in a row. It was handed over to me by the woman who was doing it first, that is Becca. And then I took over as the headliner, and I've been doing it for the past 5 years. We couldn't do it last year because we were so packed last year. I think I played over 37 shows in December.
My goodness.
So yes, and when we're doing Girl Talk, I take a month and a half out to rehearse and to do the whole show, because we have set it such a strong brand with Girl Talk and how we do the show that it cannot be fanboyed with. We do not play with it. If you come in for rehearsals 6 times before you get on that stage with me, because I do rehearse a month and a half always. Always. We sometimes start 2 months before the show, because we want them to get the music. Because we want them to get the music right. We do the music, everybody, the band. We have a probably 14-man band that sits on that stage, and we go for at least 3.5 hours on the stage on the show.
Wow.
So,
Sounds like
yes,
a lot of hard work. And I can imagine with the year of the return last year in Ghana, how that would have been nearly impossible.
yeah. Bro, the last time we did it before the year, we had an overload of the place, and we had like almost 1,000 women outside still watching the show from like inside. So we had cameras, we had screens outside and stuff. Even though like we were packed inside, and it probably fits like 4,000 women already. So we're grateful for that, but it is all about taking it to the next level. So we're definitely looking forward to take it all around the world as much as we can, bringing females together, which is why I love what you guys do, because I remember the first time I've seen you, I was like, yes, this is beautiful. Yeah. This is something that we would definitely love to work together with, and here we are.
Look at us. We can have more conversations about how we can move forward. This work that you're doing, so well done.
Thank you.
You spoke earlier about how you wanted to do, was it production? You said TV production, yes, that you're going to, and so obviously that skill set can be applied to music and music videos. Is there a particular part of music that you enjoy particularly, whether it's songwriting, producing, or do you kind of just enjoy being involved?
The basis of the whole situation. Also, I love performing in the manipulation of the music, from what you hear on CD to what you see on stage. Yeah. Are we slowing the song down? Are we making it into a reggae song? Are we turning it into a trap song? And that whole journey of manipulation of the sound for the stage, I am very passionate about. I love doing it so much because it gives a whole different new experience to everybody that comes to the show. The people that already love your music, the people that have already seen you perform a song, but you changed it this time. You know, you switched it around. You insert a song that everybody already loves. You insert the old school music. You put in some new vibes. It's so beautiful to build that whole big mountain and then put it out into the world. It's something that I think is very beautiful. So I love all these little aspects of it. I love recording. I love writing with amazing writers, which I'm doing a lot for the album that I'm working on. And it's just so beautiful because I love also learning new things from people that I admire and people that I look up to, and even young artists that are doing amazing stuff. So it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that for me, but in all of it, I do have fun with what
Yeah,
I do. Yeah,
which is
a lot, a lot of fun.
I think that's what makes the difference to a lot of people coming to
Yeah,
do something because you have to do it. So that thing to do it because
man.
you're passionate about it.
Yes,
And
this woman, she comes to me. She comes to me and she says, the way you smile when you're singing on stage, it makes me happy because I feel your energy. And I think that is it, you know. We're here to transfer the different energies to different people. And it's always grateful to have a positive vibe when it comes to it. And when you feel that energy, you will know. You know
yeah,
that there's a reason why we're here and there's a reason why we're doing what we're doing. And it's magical for me to be able to transfer that kind of magic.
because that is a lot of what music is, isn't it? It's
It
energy.
is. It's a
It's
lot of energy. Yes, you know, making you feel things that you never felt before because you won't stay. Like, you know, you're feeling what it is that I'm feeling in the same energy and in the same time and space. We are feeling the same thing.
yes,
And that's like, can you imagine that's like 5,000 women in a room feeling the same thing, and it's beautiful. Yeah,
yeah.
if we harness that energy, can you imagine? We have to sell it.
Can you imagine what we can
We'll
achieve?
call it woman power.
I love it. I love it. Do you
Yeah,
remember what it was
yeah.
like the first time on stage? The first time you performed on stage? Do you remember what that was like? The first
Ever, ever,
yeah.
ever. It would have been in church. I started singing in church. I was
Ah,
8 years old.
oh wow.
Eight,
Okay.
8, 9, 8, 9. They put a mic in my head early. I was singing in church the whole time before I went to Stars of the Future. I was doing the little church singing stuff, and it's like I was always very smallish, me. So if you have never seen me sing before, you see the little girl on stage with the mic, and then she blows. So it's
Oh my
so
god.
it's always been a thing with people when they sing. It's like, wow, your voice is really bigger than you are. It's like, yes, I'm a big dragon.
And is that your first name, Jane?
Yes, please. My first name is Jane Farah Fauzia Yahaya Efya Buafua Apia, a window.
Oh, I thought we Nigerians had multiple names. I think
No, Lua Shenito Peta. No, I got y'all. My
so.
name is really long.
Why did you decide to go with Efya as your stage name?
Because I'm a Friday born. My name is Efya. Farah Fauzia Efya is like hi Bree. my, my friends are in there. So Farah Fauzia is like my northern name, yeah, and then the Ashanti name is Efya Buafuapia. So for the Friday born, you are given the name according to the day you were born in Ghana. You know
Yeah.
this? Yes. Ajwa Monday. They got Ya. Tuesdays Abana. Wednesdays Mamiya. Thursday Akusia. Sunday Akusia. Everybody has this, but my own is Efya. But and also we changed the spelling so it's different. So we do the EFYA because when I started making my music, I was doing a very lot of alternative kind of spaces, soulful, very kind of different sound, and people would be like, "Oh, this music you're doing is not really gonna enter. People don't really get this vibe. But you know, I kept doing my own thing, and it was like, if you say my name,
Efya.
like say Efya. If you say it
Oh,
sounds like,
Efya.
yeah, it sounds like, if you say the name, if you when you spell it, it says Efya. When you say it, sounds like Efya, right?
Mm.
So it's like, leave me alone. Let me do my thing, Efya.
But you got
You
you.
got me, because you know I can't say.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
You see
Okay.
what I did there?
I see
So
it.
it's basically like, yes, I'm still gonna do me, Efya, you know, and that's who I am, and I've been that girl. So
I mean, in the industry that you work in, I think that's energy. I mean, because what you
yes,
expect
yes, you do.
of,
You do need the energy for people to know that you will not back down
yeah,
because you're different. You will not back down because you have ideas that seem out of this world. I mean, we have made some of my dreams come true, you know. And after I won Best Female Vocalist in my country 5 years in a row, and I would be like, oh, this is something that I didn't even imagine. First time I won, I was like, oh, yeah, great. Second time, you're like, okay. But the third time, you're like, okay, something is really being done here. And it just keeps me going. It keeps me going and it keeps me going. And we have been really blessed to have so many amazing things happen because of this one move that we did. And, you know, just going to go try out for a competition that I didn't mean to enter. And it's been like almost 12, almost 13 years now. And God has blessed us. And yeah, here we are.
there we are. Amazing. Who is someone you would like to collaborate with that you haven't done so with yet?
In Africa, in the world, where? Nigeria, where?
Give us
Big, or like, let's see who are who.
so let's give us in Africa and then give us
In,
like your big one and then in Africa. So they're both big, I'm
okay.
sure.
In Africa, I would definitely like to do music with Angelique Kudjo because she's definitely a queen. Definitely, be- I love her sound. It's something that I've listened to for so long. And if I could get Miriam Makeba, that would be awesome. Yes. I love making music with Wiz because he's such. I had the song done with the process where when if you were there, you wouldn't even see that this was what it was gonna fold into. This song really wants to play.
You know what?
It keeps coming on. So David, did you hear the song that was playing? That would be funny.
no, I
It
didn't. I
keeps
can't
trying to play on my laptop.
remember what song is that?
Yes. Um, it's a song I'm supposed to finish writing for someone. So they sent me a sample of her.
The song
It's
is trying
like,
to give
let
us
me out, ready for the
every
world to hear me.
the song is done. It's trying to be out.
Yes. Right. I love some Ugandan artists, like Makiba, and then also there's this South African girl that does very soulful music. Her name is Nila. I'm not sure how she spells it. There's an H in there somewhere. But yeah, for those African artists, a lot of like soulful kind of pop people that I would like to, you know, mingle with. I was supposed to travel a lot this year, but you know, the Rona did what the
Miss Rose,
Rona did.
not this year, love.
She said, girl, you've been walking this earth all around this place for 12 years. Take your damn time, girl. Go and sleep. So we sleeping but we working. It's like rest. I know they were talking to me when they said rest because in January I got sick after December. I got sick. I got sick up after December, so I knew definitely that I had definitely overdone myself. Yeah. But worldwide, Bryson Tiller.
Ooh, I like that. That would be
Yeah.
a good collaboration.
And Snow Aguilera. Yes, I listen to a lot of Snow Aguilera. I
I love
listen to, yeah, so in between that, and definitely Santi, because why not?
I know if you can get that,
Yes, we love our Santi. We love a
love
little,
that.
you
You love
know.
that.
Yes, we love Santi. We love Santi. But I'm, because of my versatility, it's beautiful. I get to be able to maneuver my sound however I want to, depending on who I am working with. And all the better if you meet somebody who's a musical manipulator, as I am, then we both get to manipulate our sounds to see what we get. Experimentation is very, very exciting for me. And working with producers like Kuvi, like I always do, that's kept me going because I always stay true to what it is I want to be
Yeah,
heard of me.
that's so
Yes.
amazing.
And then we made Big Dragon, and then that was like just another thing. When we made Big Dragon, she now became a representative of my alternative side. So then I can balance between being Efya and being Big Dragon, and being Efya and her at the same time, which is fun because she doesn't have to be around all the time. But when she does come, she does make her own impact, and it's beautiful.
Well, Big Dragon, tell me more about this.
My alter ego,
Oh,
my
ego.
alter
Okay,
ego.
got you.
Yeah.
Is she coming out tonight? Is she giving us a sneak peek or?
She's around. She's around. She's always here, but she's an introvert.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the other girl that when she gets off stage, when Efia gets off stage, she probably does become just Jane when she's at home. But then she is also a little bit of Big Dragon for that side when she wants to be very, very alternative and like off, just wave.
Love it. Love it.
Yells, yells, yells,
So, for
yells.
you, do you have an ultimate like goal or desire for your work? Is that something that you achieve and that would be like,
I think for me, it keeps changing because you set the goals, then you make it happen, and then it's like, what's next?
yeah,
So it's reached that place where we're 10 years in the game, nominated for Artist of the Decade. What happens now? New single out with Tiwa. What's going on? What are you doing next? It's about just going to the next level, like we wanted to do 5 years ago when we said we would want to be at the top. And I think it always comes up to staying at the top,
yeah,
not staying there. So we're all trying to, especially now, we're trying to structure these new ways of trying to connect with the people, trying to put out as much music as we can for the people to stream, trying to create content that will still blow your mind as you are still at home, that you've seen everything.
yeah, yeah. That's I guess that's
Yeah.
but also the exciting part, right? Because like, so what else can we do?
True. So it's like, what else can we do? So where it has gotten to the point where we're putting ourselves in a higher playing mode to see what is happening. There's a lot of experimentation going on, which is always exciting because for creatives, I believe that is the time for us to go deeper into ourselves and find something that we don't know and what we haven't discovered. And for me, it's been a great journey because I'm doing a lot of different kind of music that I am absolutely loving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the gift of this season, right? It's
I
time.
think it's the gift of the time to develop, the time to care for thyself, you
Yeah.
know, the time to grow in a way that we haven't grown before. Not when we got a timer set on our asses that we
Mm,
gotta be like in like another country to do a show, 30 minutes here, move back to Lagos, do a 30 minutes, get back on the jet, get back to Ghana. You don't really rest. You ain't sleeping. You like,
yeah.
it's a lot. It's a lot. But we're grateful for this time. It has been great for me, and it sucks we can't go out and do shows. But hopefully, when we can, it will be quite the revolution.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yes.
there's so many shows that I've envisioned that if I can get in this space.
Yeah. And when and I believe, say you go.
Oh no, I was just saying because I think the appreciation in that we can even just gather again to listen to.
Yes, from people that we love, people that we have connected to in a different way as time has gone on. Yes, that is definitely forward to.
Yeah, definitely.
D for Dabe. That's something we say in Ghana. Like D is like Dabeng. Dabeng is like when. It's when shall we shall.
When are we? How you pronounce the word?
Do you know what's paining me? Is that Lagos? That's like 45 minutes away. That I can't enter.
You spend a lot of your time in Ghana or in spend time in
It's very, very balanced. I can be here on a Monday and Lagos on Friday and Saturday and come back. It's like, no, Lagos is 45 minutes away. It's like my other home. Not being able to be in Lagos for the past like 6 months has been really mind-blowing to me.
This song, girl, it's like let it go, let it breathe. It's there's a first time for everything. Now we know who this is. Find out who this is.
You like her? Well, you like it though. You like it?
I like what I'm hearing.
Don't let go, don't rush the timing. You gotta know how to live in the moment. Gonna be a second first time again. It's sweeting you. It's sweeting.
This is good vibe.
It was a vibe. It was a vibe.
Can we expect it soon?
Yes, we're dropping a new single after the video single, the next single, 3 more singles, and then an album.
Amazing. So, in your perspective, do you think it takes a certain kind of person to succeed in the music industry? And if you think there is, what kind of person is that?
Hi. Are you there? You froze.
Hi. Can I hear you?
Yes, we're good.
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can see you. Say that again, please.
So I was asking
you froze
if you
again.
think there's a certain type of person.
So I'm wondering when you freeze on my side, freeze on your side. I need to close first.
I can hear you and I can see you. Oh, now you're frozen. Are you back? Are we back?
Yes, we're back. We're flowing. Is this it?
Okay, we're flowing.
Okay,
amazing.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Great.
Yes. You were presenting your next question.
Yes, if you think there is a certain type of person that can succeed in the music industry, and if there is, what kind of person would you say that is?
Okay, this person has to be very, very determined about the fact that this is the industry they want to belong to. This person has to have a team, a very good know-how team, a manager that knows what they're supposed to do, and the A&R, the art person, the internet person. Your social media person. Somebody that that's a whole team.
Yeah.
If you don't have this team, do not fear. There's a lot of there's DistroKid that you can use to put out your music. There's a lot of platforms that you can actually run by yourself if you don't have the finances to have a whole team. I mean, it's in the beginning, it's mostly just you and your manager, just moving cocoa and trying to put music together, basically to try and brand your sound. If you have been able to do that, then move on to the fact that you do need a team. Yes, it's very important that you get a team that knows what they're doing, knows how to brand you and sell your brand.
Yeah.
So this is where it comes to you as the artist. You have to know the business part of it. You gotta know how much money you're making, how much money you're using, how much money you putting aside. You learn all these things. Apart from the creative part of it, you need to be very much involved in the business part of your music so that you know what is going on. And it's something that a lot of us learned later in time, but God being so good, we've been able to like formulate and calculate. You know, there's been a lot of this song. Yeah, let me just close this app. Who's on me, bro? Like, what's good? So yeah, the team, the determination, hard work. You know, sometimes you go back to back. Sometimes you will not get it your way. But if you really want this, then you have to know that you gotta be ready to do some things over and over again to get it right. And some people get it right the first time. Some people don't. But it has to be up to you. You can stop if you don't want to. Truly.
Yeah, of course. If it's
like, wait. It's like it's really tough for you. Why don't you just stop? Mental, you know, capacity, and it's not something that you're able to handle. Let somebody else handle the stuff that you can't handle, and be the artist that you want to be. I always start in a day. You know, she just didn't wake up and set up her own stuff.
Yeah.
She was being managed by her dad. Then when she found her footing, you know, she took it to the next level. So for whoever it is that you're looking up to, always realize that Rome was not built in a day. It will take, the journey would have to be made.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even when you get success, baby, even when you get that first hit and it's like, it's off with it. You gotta ride that. You have to ride it and push it. Use every little advantage and every little opportunity that comes your way to build up what it is that you're doing to the next plan. That goes into the next plan.
Yeah.
And it's a formulation that you have to understand. And sometimes, you are doing it, you're trying one day at a time. But if you know this is what you want, I know I'm going to be great if I stick to this and manage the time that I have well and keep learning and keep developing myself as the artist that I believe that I can be. Yeah. Then I would say definitely keep going.
Then you get advice. Thank you.
Yeah. Just, slide it in there next to the passport,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
let's get a bit more fun, a bit more light.
Okay.
What was the fun surprise to find out about you?
Wow. These people be nosy. What they want to know? I mean, what y'all want to know? What would they be surprised to know about me? That I don't go out as much as people think. I don't really go out as much. When I'm not Efya and I'm Jane, she's a big girl. Very, very home. Yeah, so
that's a good one.
That's not bad,
Ooh.
Say what?
Right. I'm not what people are saying in the comments, but I'm gonna skip this. Someone is. Okay, we're gonna leave the people for now. Let's get our own questions. Lovely. For you is the most important aspect of your job? So you mentioned you out. What must you also mentioned an important team, the importance of that. What would you say is the most significant aspect of your job?
The voice. You gotta keep the voice rich. You gotta keep the voice magical. Is that's the thing that make everything happen.
And how do you do that for yourself?
Training,
Okay.
maintenance. It's a tool. You gotta take good care of it. There are ways, plenty of ways to take care of your voice. Mine's been very natural since I was born. To a, yeah, because a lot has happened, you know. Could have lost my voice by now, but
is this some story that we can get in on? How have you almost
nah,
gone?
so we'll do this on the other side. I got you, but I'm just saying, it's a tool. You need to know that if you have a voice, it's a tool. That's your selling point. You know, gotta take care of your body, look good. You know, you're selling the brand. You gotta keep it shining. You know,
That's good.
so that even when even when you're not around, you're still in their heart. You haven't dropped music for a while, but it's like they love you because you're still holding on to that thing that you know. If you have them in their heart, that's how you keep them. You gotta have them in your heart. And I'm grateful to have built a fan base worldwide that I have a lot of fans in the heart, and I'm grateful that I have not let them down. So, you know, wherever I am given the opportunity to present myself, I make sure that I bring my A game. I don't care if there's 2 people in the crowd. I don't care if it's 50,000 people in the crowd. We're going to have the same jamming session as we will have. The energy will be 1,000%, and I will present the show. Yeah, definitely.
Amazing. This is our final question. If you could wake more, having gained any quality or skill, what would that be and why?
To read people's minds. It's mind control.
Mind control or reading the mind.
It's mind control that I want. That one. It's mind. Please tell them. Let them know. Yo, I know this stuff. Like I know. I live in like 5D, so it's like I want it. The mind control.
Yeah.
Bring it to me. The ability. Yeah.
Assert yourself. Everybody.
You said Dexter said so much Rick and Morty. You know my name.
Oh, like... Efya, you've been a dream to have on tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Say your name, Subomi Maiji.
So it's Shu. The last 2 is my last name, so it's Shubomi. And then the 8 for my last name, Ajibola.
I like that, Shubomi. Thank you very much. This has been quite the conversation. It's been my absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Yes.
Great.
And hopefully, I'm sure we could do some projects together with Girl Talk. I really can't wait. But yes, that would be awesome. I really admire and encourage you guys to keep going. What you guys do at Fem Africa is amazing. And yes, I definitely gonna do some great things together.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Excuse you. Bye-bye, darling.
Thank you guys for joining us. And for those who are new here to Fem Africa is a platform